Hello and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a little work that it's not a spell or anything like that. It's just to remove blockages. So if you feel like when you're trying to do some spell work and whatnot, you feel like it's not working, or you feel like for some reason you're feeling a little bit sluggish, or just for some reason you get that feeling that you are being blocked either by someone or you yourself have blocked yourself, or whatever's going on, or if you feel like you've had a string of bad luck, things aren't going well for you, it's just one thing after another, it's just a lot of spiral down spirals. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to need 3 lemons, okay, a white candle, a knife to cut the lemons. You're going to need a candle holder, a white plate. Make sure the plate's big enough, not a gigantic one, but not a little small little dessert plate, okay? And you're going to need sea salt and matches, okay? And I think, yes, that's it. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything, okay? So here we go. I'm doing everything on Santisima's altar, which is what I always do, okay? So if there's a question, that's why I do everything here. This has already been cleansed. It's already been cleaned up. And so you're going to cut your lemons. Let me see if I am in camera shot. Okay. So you're going to cut your lemons into a cross. Not all the way through. Okay? You don't want to do it all the way through. Because you want to open them up. Okay? Open it up. Be careful. Don't go all the way to the bottom. You don't want it to fall apart. You want it to stay together. And do all your lemons as such. And you're going to place them in a triangle. You're going to keep the candle holder in the middle because you're going to light your candle there. While you are doing this, you are going to be petitioning for Santisima to bring answers to you. This particular work is to see if you have any spells against you, any work against you, or if you need cleansing, and also to open up your roads. All right? Okay, it's a very simple work, so it's nothing too extensive. Okay, so now you're going to get your sea salt, and I've got a teaspoon here, and we're going to put 3 teaspoons in here in each lemon. So you're going to have to open it up. Okay? And we're going to make a mess. Try not to make too much of a mess, but we are going to make a mess. And it's okay. So while you're doing this, you're going to, again, continue to petition for answers and to open your roads. Okay? I am not too superstitious about dropping salt and throwing it behind you and all that stuff, okay? So, I know some people are, but I am not. Alright, so now let me get this out of the way, because you know I don't like clutter on my workspace. Okay, and this is not going on the ground, so don't trip. Put it on the rag. Okay. Okay. So, now what you're going to do next is you're going to light your candle. It's already been cleansed. Where is, oh, duh, right in front of my face. Let me remove this because we do not need this anymore. Now we're going to light our candle and we're going to petition to clear our roads, to let us know what's happening. Unblock, to unblock you, unblock your path. Okay, so you're going to let that candle burn until it's gone. Please bring me answers, Mama. Please open my roads that are closed. Remove all the blockages that are keeping me from doing work, that are keeping me from progressing. Any bad luck, remove all the bad luck from my path, Mama. And you can continue to speak your intent, what it is that you want. You keep petitioning, you keep throwing your energy into this work. Now this is, again, not a spell or anything like that, but you do want to speak what it is that you want, what it is that you're trying to bring forward, okay? What it is that you're trying to accomplish. Okay, so you're going to leave those together all like this, and you're going to let it sit here until the candle burns out. Hold on a second, I have my fan on. And I don't want the candle to go wild. And there goes the light, but it's okay. So anyways, you're going to leave it there until it burns out, okay? Once you do that, you leave it on your altar for 3 days, okay? Actually, you know what? I'm not sure if the video is coming out without the light, and I don't want to have any issues, so anyways, so now you're going to leave it on there for 3 days, okay? Now, after the 3 days, you're going to look at your lemons to see what happened here. So if your lemons are dried up, if they are dried up, because the salt is going to absorb the juices, if they are dried up and there's no spots and it's clear and it's just a good looking lemon, it's just dried up, then your blockages have been removed and you're free, you're good to go, you're good to proceed with whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, okay? So if you're doing trabajos, you're doing work, you're doing spell work, whatever it is that you're doing, you have removed your blockages. Your blockages have been removed, okay? So, but if you see that the juice is all over the plate, okay, like it's strained out of here and it's all over the plate and it's just, you know, it's just juice all over the plate, then that means that you need to get a cleansing done. You need to cleanse yourself, okay? You can go to someone and get yourself cleansed, or you can cleanse yourself. There are ways that you can cleanse yourself. You can do so, okay? You can go ahead and do that, so that way your blocks can be removed. You can also do this again after the fact to see if it has been removed, okay? Now, the last thing is, if when you look at your lemons, if there is mold on there, you know, it's starting to become moldy, you know, put some gloves on, okay? When it's something like that, do not touch them with your hands. Put some gloves on and check everything out. Touch the moldy part, okay? If it is powdery, then that means that someone sent you, blocked you. Someone sent you a curse, someone is blocking you, someone did some brujeria to you. So if these lemons, any of them, have mold on them, and the mold is powdery or mold at all, that means that somebody did some bad things to you, sent some bad juju to you, malo, whatever it is that they've done, that their energy has gotten through, and you are blocked. They are blocking you on purpose, whatnot. Okay, so that means someone sent something. All right, so if the juices are everywhere, that means you just need to be cleansed. You've got a lot of attachments to you, whatnot. Just cleanse yourself. Go get cleansed. Cleanse yourself. If there's mold, you've got problems. If there is nothing here, you know, then you're good to go. All right, so just leave it on Santisima's altar. There's nothing else that you need to do. It's very, very, very simple. This is very simple to do. Just leave it on the altar for 3 days, and that's it. I'm not going to leave it here because this is an extension of my altar. So once this candle is done burning, I am going to move it to this corner, so that way it's right there, still on Santisima's altar, and it's out of the way, and that way I can close the extension. All right, so once you're done with this, then you can dispose of it. All right, if you have brujeria and there's mold, okay, put it in a black bag, you know, black plastic bag that you get from the store or whatnot. Put it in a black bag and get rid of it outside of your home, like in a dumpster somewhere or whatever, away from your house. All right, get rid of it. All right, so once you do that, dispose of it. If it is, you know, you need a cleansing, or if everything's good, you can just simply dispose of it. I would personally just dispose of it. Either put it out in your yard under the trees and let it just dissolve on its own, let earth handle that, or you can just throw it away. The only time that you just dispose of it off of your property is if you have bad energy here, which is the mold. All right, so I think that's all I wanted to cover. So don't forget, cleanse yourself. I'm trying to make sure I don't forget anything. Cleanse yourself. If you got hexed, then you know what? Okay, if you did get hexed, you're going to have to take care of that right away. Okay? You cannot repeat this process until you have handled that situation. So either you do a reversal, or you, whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you plan to do, or go to someone to further investigate what's going on if you can't do it by yourself. Okay, so that's it. The first thing is, if everything's good, you don't do nothing. Everything's good. I know, double contractions, but you don't do anything. You just dispose, and you're good. Your roads are open. If there's juice everywhere, cleanse yourself. If there's mold, dispose and handle that. Okay, once everything's handled, you probably won't have to do this again, because obviously if you handle it another way, then you know that you are clearing your roads. You know you are taking care of the situation that is in your way, that's blocking your path. Okay, so without further ado, I will close out, so that way this video is not too long, because I'm just jibber jabbing. Okay, but literally this right here, this process right here to unblock really doesn't take that long, but what, 5 minutes. All right, I'm at 13 minutes on this video because I keep talking. So you can stop at any time, it doesn't matter. I am going to end the video. Have a good one, and I hope this helps you, and good luck to you. See you on the next one, and stay blessed. So today is day 3 of my remove blockages work, and as you can see, there is no mold on my lemons. Okay, there's no mold. Let me remove the candle holder, and so that way we can get a closer look. So it looks like everything's pretty dried up. So it looks like the blockages were removed. There's dried salt. It looks like it's moist, but it could also be dried. So yeah, it's dry. So I just touched it, and it's dried. So the blockages have been removed. If this would have been wet salt and there were still juices here, then that would mean that I would need to do a cleansing. Okay, I'd either have to go to someone or do it myself. which more than likely I would do it myself. But as you can see, it's dry. It's not, see, it's not wet. It's dry. I just broke that, but it's dry. And it just looks wet, but it's dry. So Santisima has removed my blockages. There's no mold anywhere on my lemons, so there is no brujeria or hexing, curses or anything like that done against me. But the blockages have been removed. That's not mold. So the blockages have been removed. So I just wanted to show an update onto this work. So what I'm going to do now is pretty much put these in a bag and dispose of them. Nothing special to do with it. I am just going to dispose of it. It's negativity that has been removed. Blockages that have been removed. So it could be negativity, it could be anything. Irregardless, my blockages have been lifted. I'm just going to get rid of this and throw it in the trash. If it would have had mold, then I would put it in a black bag and dispose of it away from my home. If I would have needed a cleansing, I still would have probably just thrown it out because it's not anything particularly evil or negative. Okay? That's it.